Hi guys, hello, I'm Naimer and welcome to my mess. And in this episode of Living in a Filipino Household, we're going to talk about, I think I'm going to call it comparison, because I don't know about Filipino people, or well, not only Filipino people but every single person I know. Well, wait, it's so hot. The majority of people tend to compare others. Like for example, me, when I was a kid, my mom used to compare me with my other cousins or my classmates, etc. And you don't know how much it will affect a kid, but it affects. I think that's why until now I still compare myself to others and feel like I'm not enough, even though they say, oh, you did great, it's like I constantly feel that I am not enough, and I think it's because of that. And I thought about this topic because I don't know when, but in this month, I guess, my mom and I ends up having lunch with my aunt, and they were talking about my cousins. And since I know how it feels to be compared and people to have to choose sides, I always say to my mom that when it comes to my cousins, I will treat them equally. Like, for example, helping them on their studies. I said as long as they want to study, I will help them. Not because someone is grades are A's and or whatever, and the other are just like barely making it. I won't pressure them to get the highest notes or grades for me to help them, because if you want to study, that's for me that's enough, because I know how difficult it is to study. Even though you try your hardest, sometimes you just can't get the highest grade, and it's not because you're lazy or whatever. It's just sometimes it is what it is. So I won't treat my cousins like that. I will just help them as long as they try not try, like they want to study. Like I will not, because my help is not because I want something back, because that's my like my parents and my aunt mentality. If I help you study, you have to prove to me that you're not wasting my money by getting the highest grades and that. But I, as a student, I know that even though you're trying your hardest, sometimes maybe, I don't know, you fell asleep on the test, or I don't know, you didn't concentrate enough on the test or exam, and sometimes you can get the highest grade because the work you put all month can go wrong in only that day. That's why it's so, I think the school things are so bad. At least in Spain, it's bad because you play your whole year based on one exam, and obviously it's not a month of work with okay not a month. Your work will not be based on one exam, at least for me, is what I think. Because that day maybe I don't know, you were sleepless, your mind wasn't, you even get like shock or something. Because I know when I was in college, I witnessed two girls who were so like, I don't know, angels, and that they couldn't do the exam. They started crying, stand up and went outside. And that's and if you have my aunt and my parents' mentality, you will say, oh, that's because they didn't study. No, because they had this pressure in their shoulders that you have to pass this exam or all your work will be in vain, you know. And it's like, I know, because I know that feeling. I know that you just play everything in that exam, in that in one day. And sometimes you can control what you can do, sometimes you can't, and it's right. Not an exam won't tell you did you did not work or you did work. No, because I don't know, I just think that I just think that an exam doesn't reflect your work. So that's why I always think of this thing that as long as they want to study, I will be there to help them. Because I see my cousins here too that they started working and they stopped studying. Now my cousin went back to studying again. So I don't think it's a waste of money, because they are trying. I know they're trying. Obviously, you can see if someone is really trying and someone who's wasting your money. You see that. You can see that. You can feel that. And my intuition are always on point. So yeah, I always say to my mom, as long as they want to study, I will be there to help them. And I don't need the perfect high score for me to show, for them to show me that they are really trying. The fact that they want to study and become better are enough for me. That's enough for me, because sometimes, well, you know, we as humans tend to compare, because I've been compared to with my grades to other classmates and whatever. My grades didn't define how smart I am, or other people, because it's just a number. It's just a number that you talk on one day. So if you really think of it, do you really think that all your work needs to be based on, for example, here in Spain, a grade from 0 to 10? I don't think so, because my work has been consistent, and maybe in the exam I fail because I don't know, external factors. Even my mind can pass at that time, you know. And it's okay, it's normal. It's human brain, it's human body, human everything. You're human, and not a grade won't tell you that you're smart or less smart than someone else. And that's why I keep telling my aunt, my parents, that don't ask them for the high scores. If they want to achieve the high scores, and like, I'm proud. I feel so happy for them, but they don't need to prove me anything. They don't need to prove me anything. They need to prove themselves to themselves, because after all, what they are working for, it's not my future, it's theirs. Whatever they do right now, it will be their life. So you want to study, I will help you. You didn't get the high scores, it's okay, at least you pass. And even if you don't pass, I know you tried, and if you're willing, I will be here to help, because I know as a student how difficult it is to study. Is people may say, oh, you're just there studying, it's more hard to work. Yes, physically you're exhausted when you work, like, but if you didn't experience the mental tiredness, it's a whole new different level. Because I know I been physically being tired, and mentally being tired. When I was mentally tired, no one want to sleep, rest, or anything that will make my brain feel like they rest. It was hard, and until now I'm struggling with sometimes when I feel so mentally drained and tired. It's so hard. Meanwhile, if you're physically tired, you sleep, and sometimes, well, most of the time you wake up feeling rested. But when you're physically, mentally tired, when you're mentally tired, that's a whole another level that not any amount of sleep will help you feel rested. I know, cause when I was feeling mentally tired, I was always asleep, and my mom were asking me always, why are you sleepy? You slept early last night and you wake up late. Why are you still sleepy? I'm like, I'm so mentally tired. But that's hard to explain to my mom too, so I was like, I don't know, I just wanted to sleep. What I want to say is that don't compare people's situation, people's grades. Just don't compare. Everyone is especially unique. You can compare their life to yours. Because this is my mentality, okay? I always see life as a video game. A video game that every single person has different video games. So you can compare someone who's playing, I don't know, League of Legends to someone who's playing Sims. Because it's a different type of video game, or a Street Fighter to, I don't know, NBA 2024. I think that they have right now. You can compare because okay, they are you know leveling up on their in the video game on their video game, but for example, you in LOL being on level 120, and I don't know, even if with LOL and Dota that it's almost the same, and you feel like, oh, but this is much harder, or this is much, or Dota is much harder. It's a different kind. It's a different video game. Don't compare them, even if you're in different levels or in the same level. You're in different video games, so you can compare LOL with Dota or Mobile Legends to whatever. I don't know if I explain myself, but yeah, I just see life as people living their life as playing different video games. So that's why you can compare your life with the others, because you're not playing their video game, you're playing your own video game that it's different from their video game. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, just don't compare and don't have favoritism. And yeah, I don't know, I just try, I don't know. So that's it, that's it, and I see you in another week. Bye.